Hello and welcome on How To Ambisonics, a video tutorial series made by Dirty Deal Audio. I'm Simone Spampinato and today I'm going to introduce you to SonoBus and how to set up a local network to collaborate with your fellow sound artists in real time. Why using a network audio setup instead of a traditional analog cable-based one when playing together? There are several reasons. First, analog setup can be messy and difficult to troubleshoot, especially in live-based environments. Digital connection instead, especially the one that works over the Ethernet, AOP also called, gives you the possibility to streamline your setup and get complex setup easily done in a couple of minutes. In this video, we are going to use SonoBus, but you can check our friend Roberto doing a similar thing using Dante. SonoBus is a standalone and VST open source application that allows to stream and route audio between different DAWs and computers in real time, opening up a whole new flexibility for collaborate with spatial sound. In this video, we'll look a way to use SonoBus over a LAN, a local area network. To get the best performance out of SonoBus, especially in local ensemble situation, it's crucial to use wired network instead of relying on Wi-Fi or the internet. Wireless connection tend to introduce unpredictable latency, jitter, or even dropouts, things you don't want during a live performance. For this reason, we recommend setting up a simple local network using two key devices, a router and a switch. The router assigns local IP addresses to each performer's computer using something called DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. This makes sure that everyone is on the same network without the need to manually configure anything. The switch connects all the devices physically via Ethernet cable. Unlike a router, it doesn't deal with internet access, but ensures a fast connection between all the computers. Here's how to set it up. Plug in your router. Connect your switch to the router using an Ethernet cable, connect each performer's laptop to the switch with Ethernet cables, and the router will now automatically assign IP addresses to all the devices. If you don't have a proper router or switch, disable features like Wi-Fi and firewalls on an existing router to reduce interferences. What do we recommend to use SonoBus properly? A gigabyte router with DHCP enabled and minimal firewall settings, an unmanaged gigabyte switch with enough ports for all performers, optional but useful a support for COS and eGMP snooping, which help to prioritize audio data over the network. There are some devices that have both, like the one we have in the studio in LaIPA. A quick note on terminology. In this tutorial, we will use leader instead of master and follower instead of slave to describe session roles. Leader will take care of the main SonoBus output. The leader should be connected to the USB interface. The follower will send audio through SonoBus. They can all be connected with their personal USB audio interface to use instruments or monitoring. Remember, before turning on any DAWs with SonoBus, turn off the Wi-Fi and remember to connect all the computer in the switch or the router. Okay. Let's create our multi-channel audio track. Select the number of channels you need. Select your plugin format. I will use IU because I am in macOS. Then let's explore a little bit. Go to options and change the audio quality. I recommend 16-bit for Mac user, but sometimes some Windows user has experienced some problem, so I recommend to use the default one, so 96 KB per second. Go to input mixer, go to the left part, go to change layout on the bottom, and select the number of channels you will need. Then go to the right and do the same thing. Now let's go to the follower, go to the master track, select SonoBus, and do the exact same thing. Now let's go back to the leader, go to connect, connect to raw addresses, and copy and paste this to the follower. Now, as you can see, the audio is correctly routed. Now, last tip, go to the leader's track where SonoBus is coming and select Record Output Multi-Channel. This will correctly record all the jam using B format. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you a clear starting point for using SonoBus in your live ambisonic ensemble performances.